watched my stream yesterday. I hope you enjoy, and I don't remember what we're doing, but let's just do it. Just woke up. I don't even know what time it is. My phone's dead, so I'm guessing it's probably around like 6:30 or something. I have no idea. I just woke up. You know, I'm gonna check. 6:46. I was close. Anywho,
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in peace. What about the attack? Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark...
How? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But, sir...
Perhaps we are only... once you... I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
I didn't sleep well last night, guys. I woke up 3 or 4 times last night, but I won't be streaming very long because once daylight hits, I'm gonna get started on my schoolwork. I won't be on much, cause see, I have
If I could undo...
to get caught up on, so because I'm like 2 weeks behind on most of my work, some of them more than that, and so I'm gonna get caught up pretty well and stuff like that.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Well, I upped the level of difficulty on this one is going to be a little bit of a challenge because I put it on hard mode. That's as far as it can go. I usually play on easy, so it's going to be the bosses and things like that's going to be a lot harder for me to defeat, which is a good thing because I beat this game like 7 times, so.
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Nicely done. Excellent form. That's it. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to just...
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Bruh,
Apologies in advance.
I still think that's kind of unfair. 3 versus 2 people. I just find that super unfair. This is definitely harder than what we normally do.
Like a winner.
Why are they all just targeting me, dude? Ow, you idiot. This is definitely a challenge, and this is only the second one. I can't imagine how hard this game is going to be. Most people don't even play on hard mode, so this is going to be a definite challenge for sure.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Oh yeah, I forgot I need the pulso for that.
Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Of course you'd say that on this. Bro, your family's literally part of Salazar Slytherin's ancestors. Get out of here, dude.
Might some kind soul help me?
Nah, I'm
If
good.
only a new student
You're annoying.
Was able to accommodate you, and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work. To practice in the classroom before you go. I've set out a few cards for you.
I wished I had the unfriendly mod. It's a mod where you can literally just like go around and kill people. That would be so cool.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely...
Let's see if I got any side quests.
Oh, that's class, that is.
No choice but to go to this unless I want to do one of those other quests that are super boring. Oh, I was trying to check to see if that was ominous, but it's not.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
5? Why does he talk like that? 5 minutes?
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Whoever, you're most certainly up to no good out in the castle now. Be on your way.
I forgot how to do this. It's been a while. And I forgot it's on hard mode, so it's gonna make it a little more complicated.
Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. There's no need for us to be skulking about. Quietly now.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
Silent as a grave.
I'm looking for something. It's Hogwarts book they said that they had in here. I wanted to see if it was actually in here.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Dang. That's dark. He's into it too. That's kind of funny.
Repair it.
You know, I'm just pressing it and it didn't work. And why is this not repairing? Come on.
Who have we here?
Oh.
Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
That's kind of,
Now,
okay then.
Damned poltergeist
I've heard
got to?
this a million times, but sometimes I don't pay attention to them as close.
Repair it.
I don't know why they did. Down we go, to give me a big headache. Time to get a headache in 2.3 seconds.
Traces of ancient magic. Must be more to this room. Where might this lead?
Ew. That's so ugly. And why do we need... No, I'm a Slytherin, not a Hufflepuff. Or, I mean a Ravenclaw. I don't need that. I don't really like that. That's kind of ugly. It looks like it's got like it's old and it's got like that, when that rust gets that green stuff on it. I don't like that. It looks, I don't like that at all. Let's see. I need to go and unlock something. Okay, let me see. Whatever this garbage is, we'll find out sooner or later. I don't even like any of this garbage, to be honest. It looks stupid.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
I just saw something. That green glow. I've never seen before. I always like the pants better than the skirts. I don't like the skirts. They look stupid. I always wonder how you get that chest right. Okay, we're gonna play that way. Dang it, I forgot. You have to speed run this crap. I don't want to go this way. Oh, I thought that was the door.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
Girl, you asked too many questions. Ooh, I've never been over here. Let's see what this is. The chest I didn't even know existed. And it had garbage in it.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Why is it whenever I'm playing as Ravenclaw, I don't get any good green, or like blue stuff? I end up getting green or yellow or something. But yet whenever I play as Slytherin, it's always blue. It doesn't make sense. Too early in the morning for this, boys. Just do your thing. But bruh, it doesn't even give you a time to block. That's how it's like all on impulse.
Is a book after all.
Well, avoid. Well, we're controlling the rain now. It's every day in Hogwarts.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was...
You've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
Sorry about the noise, guys. I'll mute the mic.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian!
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Guys, I'm gonna do something really funny.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Just wait.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
To be honest,
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting. You did? How?
Bit far from the fine part.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who's a more infuriating know-it-all.
Somebody's mad. Okay then, you're just walking up and down the stairs back and forth. That don't make no sense. Of course we're gonna go talk to Professor Fig. That's all we've done in this part. Honestly, I think that's all we've really done this whole time we've done this stream is talk to Professor Vic and do stuff for him.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Okay, but how is he just looking away and didn't see me come in?
It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps
Pretty obvious. She's a 5th year, that person's a 5th year, to show that she's like them.
Has insisted that I
It's
speak
pretty
directly
obvious.
to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Honestly, I feel like herbology is the
And don't neglect your
most
friends.
unnecessary
You may be surprised by how
one.
much you can learn from them as well.
Like, we don't need to learn how to do plants, to be honest. Especially, I mean, yeah, some of them are helpful for, like, potion making.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Can you shut up? No one asked you.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Bruh, I can't move. Thank you. Oh my god. I don't want to look at the owl. I want to follow them. Back. Thank you. I want to see if this is... Oh, it is Sebastian. Okay, 2 best friends following each other. What the heck?
Asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
I bet he's gonna say, not sure what I did to deserve that.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had 1 victory over Sallow. He never back.
Oh, okay, no way. That was actually a good for an NPC, because I was over here hitting him, and, okay, yeah, that was good. I shouldn't have to explain it. It was pretty funny.
What are you playing at?
Sucks to suck, Ominous. I mean, look, you can't even walk straight. You know, that was actually kind of mean for an NPC. I'm not hating on blind people, guys. I was just saying, since he's an NPC, it don't mean no one's gonna stand for that. No one's gonna stand for your attitude either. How about that? Wow. Sebastian and them are completely separated now.
Not sure.
No better feeling than plunging your hands into greenhouse soil.
Unless you accidentally up to space mine.
Wish I could see what Hogwarts looks like.
That does not make
Good morning,
sense how he
Professor
beat me
Garlick.
in there.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentaculate
Bro,
than the
Sebastian's
biting bomb.
risen me up over here.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Fitting quite well with this crowd.
Yes, Professor? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it. I nearly went deaf.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf. Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal. So remember to keep those ears protected.
With my
Now,
luck.
as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chocolate. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Nah, really?
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry.
Oh, really? No offense, huh? Excuse you. Bro. We Slytherins are a lot braver. Bro, I can't speak. Braver than you. Not Brather. What the heck is Brather?
Now, see that?
I'm gonna take all of them.
Just toss the cabbages at
I'm gonna
it.
be super greedy and just take every one of them. Boom, ba-da-ba, boom, pow. Oh!
Look at that. From anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking
Let's see if
daffodils
it'll
in
eat me.
tatters.
Dang it.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
But it was a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
No, I was just imagining it was your face. I just love taking everything in the greenhouse for myself. Okay, but it's not greedy. This stuff's actually helpful. Dittany seeds and mallow sweets are very helpful, actually.
As to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. Good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
I don't care for plants.
Thank you, Professor. But looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend
Not a
to
big fan of plants, I know.
they'll tend to you.
Not a big fan of
Well, I
plants.
suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime.
Which may sound crazy because I live in the country, you know, that's our thing, planting and farming and all that. But that's just not my thing. I'm not really into it. I got.
To make anything grow, we must first understand.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
For real, she about.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Anywho. Alright, we're gonna go. Professors.
But there's nothing like it.
I don't even care if they make a new movie. Nobody's replacing Alan Rickman's role. I'm sorry, but he's got to be the only Severus Snape. Like, he's perfect.
Someone from the Ministry guiding the school.
But here's the wannabe. His name's Professor Sharp instead of Snape.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all.
Oh, be quiet,
Point for Ravenclaw.
Hermione.
Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
I'm gonna do it the opposite way. Oh, dang it, I can't. Excuse me.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
I want to know how they come up with this stuff to make the potions. Like, it would be like, oh, let's get this plant and mix it with this, and then let's try it on our skin to see if it'll burn us alive or heal it. Like,
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
I have.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
That's like the
And
easiest
from what I hear of
potion
your
to brew,
recent
dude.
exploits in Hogsmeade,
It takes like 10
you'd also do well
seconds
to
to
practice
make
brewing
on
the
a
defensive
potting
Edurus
table.
potion.
Or
Professor Weasley had you acquire
in
the
a
recipe
cauldron,
from Jade
not a
Pippins,
potting
correct?
table.
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment you can find the ingredients you... But some can be harvested from the plants you grow.
Well, I'm gonna get in trouble. Of course I am.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with
People
potions, if I
simp
do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
Stop at all.
Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
If I had to,
Keeps
out of
too
any
close
of
an
them,
eye on me for comfort.
honestly, Ominous is
But
not
she
bad
can't
looking.
be everywhere.
Even
Listen,
though he's blind.
anyone with
but
a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion.
it's alright.
I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Furper feathers are easy to get. So all you gotta do is breed a pet. Get a pet and that's it. Oh wow, mongrel fire. So cool.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Don't mind me, I'm gonna cheat a bit. It's funny watching him because he doesn't know how to make the potion and he actually grabs something out of his pocket to cheat at some point. But it's rare to see him do it.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Oh, hey, on this.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
That's funny, actually. Hey, it's alright, dude. Not me trying to comfort an NPC. It's not rubbish. Look, it's good. There you go. I fixed it.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Again.
Dragon's Tongue!
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Well, Slytherin's the best house anyway. Ain't that right?
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oh, dang it. Weasley, you promised me we wouldn't get in trouble.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
I brewed an Edgerus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Just get a new robe, duh. Not that hard.
Fine job brewing your first Wiccanweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Not that busy. Bro just went through the wall. Bro literally teleported through the wall. What is this?
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
I can't even get the last one because I have to unlock a level more just to do it. And I haven't unlocked that yet. Okay, let's see. What do I need to do? Spellions. Token Bradley. I guess I'm gonna do this. But I might as well. All gonna see Hagrid's place. Those who've watched Harry Potter know that reference. Honestly though, people who play this game obviously had to have watched Harry Potter. Like, why would you buy the game if you don't know anything about Harry Potter? You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, yeah, it's a fun game, even though it doesn't even follow most of the Harry Potter stuff. Yeah, it's got the similar stuff, like the potions, the spells. It's got a few, Easter eggs from the movie, like, but it's not completely the same. It ain't got the same people. It don't have, you know what I mean? It's a little bit different. Wait. Oh, I need to unlock that. There we go. It's kind of weird not having a broom to take you everywhere, but it's alright. You know, it's crazy that I personally like the school robes better than most of the other robes that come out. Like, even the professional ones. I don't know. I just like the school robe better. I just think it looks cool. Always collect moonstone while you're on the way, because later on in the story you'll need it for sure. So just anytime you pass it, make sure to collect it. You never run out of storage for it. Just keep up with it, because the more you have, the more stuff you can get later on. It's very important. Oh, and if you're wondering what those balloons are, you'll figure it out later on in the story. Just, don't worry about them. They're not too important right now, because you can't really do much with them. At first, when it said to destroy them, I thought you had to use your wand, but you can't use your wand. I'm not going to spoil what it's used for. They get kind of annoying to look at, though, just floating around. As you can see, this is exactly like the spot from Harry Potter whenever they were walking out of the divination class in the third movie. They were talking about how Hermione was able to get to 2 classes at once, and they were walking down. This is Hagrid's hut right here. And as you can tell from that movie, it looks almost exactly the same. It's got the pumpkins, all that stuff. And we think that there's a little thing right here. We're thinking that it's supposed to represent the death of the actor of Hagrid, because he died last year before this movie was made. So we're thinking that either refers to that or the hippogriff, Buckbeak. Even though this is way before that time, they still added little secrets like this. Like, this looks almost exactly identical to the inside, it's just empty. And that's like the exit that they went out through the back door to get away from the other one.
This looks intriguing.
It's pretty accurate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I have never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them.
Good.
This part's kind of boring. She just talks about her backstory.
Be on your guard.
It's pretty sad.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You can't do stupefy.
You come to the wrong place.
I'm not sorry, you dude. You're so annoying.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh, you're so intimidating. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared of you. Well, goodbye to her. Nope.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created...
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is...
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the fire sink.
I take it all that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Well, that was something. She just disappeared into thin air.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This spot reminds me of the Prisoner of Azkaban so much. Oh, Harry and Professor Lupin leaned over that talking about it.
Revelio.
When his friends went to Hogsmeade and he couldn't go. Right here's where Harry stood whenever he was talking to Professor McGonagall about going. It's crazy all this stuff happens.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Revelio. Lumos.
Pumpkins. I think I know just the place.
Bro, why couldn't it done this before on my way up here instead of like... Whatever. Because I had already done this. It just came from here. I just love busting these pumpkins. No more growing pumpkins for you guys. Well, they'll die, I'll both them.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Honestly, I wouldn't have trusted it. Like, come on, this is so sketchy. Somebody could literally just like... Cause see, right there's the Malachild. I could have just walked over here. Or the Merlin trial, I mean, not Mallow trial, what the heck.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope, you might also find the ring.
I haven't been to it, though.
It seems... I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope, Catherine would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
I don't know, I just don't like Hufflepuff that well. It's the exact opposite of what I am. And here's where I come across some stupid... I hate those things. Bruh. They're so powerful and I don't have... Go over here. If I had a broomstick, I could just fly. Bruh, literally can't get over there. I forgot how I did this before, to be honest. Maybe oh, I bet I know what I did. Hold on. Oh, great. Bro, did no damage. Go, go, go. Come on. Are you serious? Like, how am I supposed to get over there? There's like no Bro. I hate these stupid things. They're so annoying. Cause like, it says I'm a high enough level to beat them, but I'm really not. I don't have the good spells to do anything. Bro. Just go, you stupid. Come on. See, look. Bro, why is it gotta be so complicated? Just go across the stupid thing and forget the stupid whatever those are. I don't even know what those are. But like, they do so much damage, and yet I can't get any higher of a level unless I complete this. And those stupid things. I wonder. Go, go, go. Stupid thing got me stuck. I couldn't get out. I was trying to go up that stupid rock. Come on, dumb thing. Looks like I'm gonna have to try to fight these stupid things. That's the only way I can get past this. Bruh, dodge when I press it? Bro, what the heck? Like, I never die this much. Like, I could beat a boss like it's nothing, but these stupid things, like, I don't know. They're just... There's no way to dodge them. There's no way to... Look, I literally... What? You know what? Just kill me. Forget it. Wait just a minute. Well, I guess that's all I had to do, was just pull them over there and then just...
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
The house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map, to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollina's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves. Revelio.
Man, I just love seaweed in my face.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Bruh, no way them are all grown already. What? I'm just gonna adventure around a bit.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time. Revelio.
I have to have Wingardium Leviosa, stuff like that. Stiff as a board. did not mean to fall into there, but that...
You're the son that saved
Careful not to
You can't roll your way out of this.
to get my
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
So tired. But at the same time, I don't want to go to bed. It's early.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Jealous Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was... Now, I hope I've satisfied
you.
hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you
Professor, I complete...
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Ew. That looks like, bro, that literally looks like Gryffindor. Why the heck am I getting... I can't even wear that. That's not even... Bruh. Why am I getting something that ain't even my house color? Like, bro. Get that garbage out of here. Actually, I'm gonna put suit. I wonder what. I bet this is gonna look awful. Oh, I didn't mean to go out of it. Bro, I look like I don't even have no hair. I look like a dude. What is this? I'm gonna walk around like this. It's funny. Actually, I know what else will make it even better. I want to make myself look like someone that just about to break in. Look like a. If I wished I had a better a better robe. I wished I had the dark arts one, cause then I could look like I am a Death Eater. But I mean, it costs $20 extra. I'm hoping I can get it eventually. But for now, we'll just stick with what we got.
Anyone fancy going to Brood and Peck with me? I've been wanting to go for ages. My friend said they have very high quality feathers, and I need one for my job and all.
That looks familiar. I'm just trying to remember. I'm guessing it's in the forest. It has to be. And then... I don't know. Guess we're adventuring around. Oh, it has to be at night time, I bet. Okay, there's that. It's night time.
Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. Treasure must be nearby. I suppose the people in the Forbidden Forest could seem romantic to some. Treasure hunting suits me.
That definitely look like some creep in the...
Incendio.
Ew, what is that? Ew. Ew. The only better option is this one, to be honest.
Lumos.
You know, if y'all want to know something cool for you Potterheads out there, if you have an iPhone, basically you can say Lumos and Siri will turn on your flashlight.
Here I am,
And if you say
as good as my
Nox,
word.
it'll turn it off, just like Harry Potter. It's actually pretty cool.
We meet again, Richard
I'm guessing
Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the
it
cunning of
must
a
say,
Slytherin
mean
to track down
flashlight
these
in a
pages.
different language
Well
or
said.
something.
Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
How nice of you. Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
I hate this tomb, y'all. It's not a good adventure, I should say.
I wonder how big this place is.
It's not fun. It's one of my fears is in this, covered with this. And no, it's not bats.
Impressive. That must be where this all leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any spells will help me through this.
Oh god. Yeah, I have fear of spiders, y'all. This place is covered in them. Bruh. Stupid spiders. No way I'm about to die to spiders out of all the things they have in this. Out of all the things I could die to, I almost died to spiders. The difficulty is definitely a lot different this time.
Revelio.
Usually I can easily just dodge everything, but it only gives you a few seconds, like 1 second to dodge. Dang, that's brutal. Ew, those are ugly.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
I kind of wonder what's down there. It's just like water. I want to jump off, see what it does. Oh, it just kills me. Dang it. That sucks. That would only like break your legs. That's it. I don't get what's the big deal about falling down there. Like you would just get hurt.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me. Where could he be?
Bruh, bunch of baby spiders. Bruh, how did that do damage? What? What did I even die to? Like, I just died for no reason. Unless those, like, things poisoned me or something. I don't get how I died. I just died. Anyways.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Oops. Wrong thing. No. It's targeting everything that besides what I'm trying to get. Okay. Really, more spiders?
Shame you're so foul. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. But there's no sign of him. Revelio. Not a heavy skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the head of Richard Jackdaw.
These are gonna be hard to defeat on this level, I feel like. Oh. Well. Goodbye to him then. I swear I don't remember them being this easy whenever I first played. I died like 10 times to these ones. But then again, I wasn't experienced. I was just spamming dodge the whole time, if I'm honest with you. Well, goodbye to him. But I'm literally dominating these things, and on hard mode too, right there.
I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came.
I bet the second I go back to like a normal game, I'm like, what the heck, this is so easy.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. There's Jackdaw, looking dead as ever. What happened here? Might it happen again?
I think that's brutal.
Here it is. A map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
I think that's brutal. Anyway. He wasn't paying attention and died to one of these, I'm guessing. Bruh, I pressed dodge. I'm gonna end up like him. What the heck? Well, I died instantly. What the heck? I beat the game like 100 times, dude. What the heck? Bruh, he's literally dead. How did I take damage from him? Bruh! No way, dude. It gives you literally a millisecond to dodge and then you're dead. Like, bro. Look at that. It literally gives you a millisecond to dodge. Now, how is that fair? Broski, you better give me my health. Oh my god. Goodbye, buddy. Goodbye. Goodbye. part is just so fun. Not a big fan of this mission.
Where am I?
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna get flooded and drowned to death. So fun.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
I wonder what happens if you just stay in here. Probably nothing.
What is this place?
Dang, I can't go back out there.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can.
Very well.
Funny how I just appear, I go in that way and then come out a different way.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio.
Might as well get some money. Bam. Such the suck, stupid chest.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio.
To learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
It's important to get these because at the end of the year, you'll be closer to getting... Oh, and I found that at the end of the year, you'll be closer to getting to the house thing. So...
Revelio.
And boom, there's Professor Lupin. It's kind of crazy. Person was born with it. Dang. Okay, let's see. Wonder why I can't put that on. It's a lot. Let's see. Well,
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Not a fan, I take it?
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up, you stupid.
Up!
Nah, I think it's just a skill issue, dude.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, Ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property.
My own broom.
I want them returned in one piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
I hate going this slow. You have to wait a bit before you're allowed to go faster.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
I still can't speed run it.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Good, I've got this.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
That's what I'll say. That's kind of messed up to be flying through there like it's nothing. I didn't even need to do that. I was busy at the moment. Bro just left me behind.
Brilliant.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. Figuration courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Sorry guys, I'm eating with one hand, but in the other one I'm playing. It's kind of hard.
Just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
Dang it. No, I'm gonna fly around a bit. Dang it, it won't let me.
Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough! Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky. If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now.
I still can't believe that girl.
Spintwitches is open in Hogsmeade. All the latest brooms I have. I wish I could afford my own broom. Instead of using my brother's hand-me-downs.
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
We're gonna head to get a new broom. Dang it, I meant to press teleport. We're all good, no biggie.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows, Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around, thank you.
What are we looking for today? That item is of the
It's
highest
the one I
quality.
usually get, because, I mean, look at it. It's pretty nice. The rest of them are just pretty basic and boring. Like, a school, a Hogwarts house broom. Like,
That
they're
item
just
is of the highest quality.
stupid junk. Not my biggest fan of any of these.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Honestly, I could buy, like, all these if I wanted to, but I'm not a big fan of any of them.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments. Upgrade.
He just wanted me to compete, that's all it's talking about.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance... Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Rebellion. Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
I do not remember all these locks on here when I played before. Almost every one of them has a lock on them. Yeah, what sucks is I can't use my broom to, right now until I get out of Hogsmeade. I don't know why, it's all a witch place. I don't get why they don't allow you to. Like, at least on the outside of it, I feel like they should let you. Like, to get, like, around here and stuff. It's not the fastest when we first start, but it's still a pretty cool broom. I mean, look at it. It's got fire coming out the back of it.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
I tried to transfigure my... Hello, Melda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. Nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pfft, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this.
Oh, really?
Only one way to find out who's the
We're
better
gonna
flyer.
go right here now, and I'm
the
gonna
fastest
beat you,
times in
Harry.
this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
I'm not taking that disrespect.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose, girl.
Made it!
She's not even that good at flying, to be honest. Even when I first started, like, flying, without all the times I beat it, I still beat her first try. And that was my first time. Like, Nut was really bad at it. So she had to, for her to be a Quidditch captain, she really sucked. I think they're the ones that need to. She's saying that Slytherin's the hat needs better, is lowering its standards. I think that the Quidditch team is, dude. Cause look, I'm not even trying. I'm honestly being sloppy with it. See, like, honestly, I'm being sloppy. Like, I missed that. Although the game's glitched, so if you hit the outside of it, it still counts.
Brilliant.
I beat her by almost a minute, dude. She's going back, oh, you cheated.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
You suck, girl. I ain't taking that if for fact.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Y'all want to know something about Harry Potter and his Quidditch? I think, honestly, Harry Potter ain't good at Quidditch. And I have a reason to say that. The only reason he wins is because he has a higher advantage than everyone else. He has a Nimbus 2000 while everyone else has a wacky school broom, as they say. And it's unfair because he can go up to 30 miles per hour faster than everyone else. It's just it's an advantage. And everyone else just has a disadvantage against him.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and is wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Even the night.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna...
How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
I'm just see if he's done with that.
What are we
Cause I
looking
don't
for
know.
today?
Oh no, he ain't. I forgot. You had to Finish
Thanks
a
for stopping
secret
by.
quest.
Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
Alright guys, we're gonna do this challenge. It's not really much, it's just a short little one.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
My stomach's growling, y'all. I'm probably gonna have to get me something to eat.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
This is personally my favorite spell, one of them.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
I'm just destroying everything. This part's funny. Ominous is about to lose it.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I recognize that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft.
Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Hey, can I go in there? Dang it.
Might some kind soul help me?
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
If only a new student would help.
Oi, can you help me?
How can we let it unfold? And then the werewolves join the goblins.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Wasted no time, I just walked past it and it did that, like... Thanks.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
There's a lot of Easter eggs in this, guys. I'm gonna show you all of them.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
That's weird.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Evanesco.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
See guys, this is where I told you that the moonstone would come in handy.
In Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Pay attention.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
That right there, if you look very closely, it's Severus Snape. If you look very closely right there, you can free back in the stream, but that is Severus Snape. If you look closely, the face, all of it. It was probably in memory of Alan Rickman that why they added that. But I'm gonna show y'all where all the secrets are.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
As you can see, right there is the I can't think of what it's called. It was a cabinet. It was used in Deathly Hallows for the Death Eaters to be brought in. That is the exact one that they used in Harry Potter. Now, that's not the only other things we'll see. The bath thought the room thought I needed a bath. That's funny. There's plenty other secrets.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
You're not funny, dude. Shut up.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
I have to go down through here real quick. Bruh, that stupid thing's in the way. Just an empty room, but kind of worthless. I used to think those was so funny.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Ew. Okay, that's not bad. Ew. Huh? Why is... That ain't even a robe, dude. There's literally nothing there. The heck? Okay. 26. I'm gonna get... Okay. I guess I'm gonna stick with this one. What the heck is that? We're taking that garbage off right now.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource. Well, I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring. I'll teach you.
A loop-de-loop. Ooh, I almost messed that up. Luckily, I got it.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls
Honestly,
in Hogsmeade.
I kind of wish it worked this way. You could say, oh, spawn me a bunch of money, and then it happens.
It's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
Why don't you give it a try? You should find both familiar.
Some paintings, they won't be here very long anyway. All this stuff leaves eventually. I'm gonna actually just customize the room the way I want it. And get rid of all this junk. And start fresh. Okay. See anything else? Think I'm set. Okay.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can
Already don't have enough for that.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Now you guys see why I said you needed the moonstone?
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I don't want none of that garbage. I really don't like any of this garbage, to be honest. When you first start out, it doesn't give you good options, but don't worry, later on it does.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I haven't brewed a single one, Deke. I don't really like any of this junk, but, you know, it's whatever. Later on, you get better stuff. Okay, there's that. Floor stuff, let's see.
Good work. Shall we move on?
It's not much, but it gets better.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste.
I'm gonna make this like a Slytherin room. To be honest, everything's gonna be green or black. For what I can anyway.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Ew. I'm gonna change it back to what it was because I don't like that. Ow, I bit my tongue.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at the whilst using the altering spell. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance. Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie. As if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Sounds perfect.
That is a lot better.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you.
Indeed. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now.
The rooms get even better over time, like the further you get into the game. You can learn to well, basically, like, you can get statues and all that good stuff to decorate it. But you have to adventure around a lot more. It's cool how it like disappears, and then if you walk by it, it opens again.
Revelio.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toad.
Why would you want to take toads?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
map, there's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited.
Respect.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Monster Hunter fans.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Oh, I'm gonna go tell Sebastian. I'm just kidding. I wish I could. Let's see. I'm kind of excited for this and kind of not. Like, I don't like the big boss at the end, and I have a feeling where it's on hard mode it is going to be worse. But, you know, we'll do it. But after this, guys, I'm going to get off.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Not too late for that. I'm already. It's handy to have a room now, isn't it?
You'll need to be good.
Reduction.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists are...
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now. Stay vision and cast Petrificus to... Well done!
Who's that? You're not very good at this, are you?
Bro.
You're so clever.
Clever enough? Oh, dang it. I was gonna say beat you, but I may die here, guys.
I won't rest until you're dead. Comprendo.
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
I will draw blood. You won't last long.
Dang. This is a lot harder on expert mode.
How do you expect me to give up?
Revelio.
This is the key somehow.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
It ain't worth that much money anyways.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sanbakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have doubt, command it as remember.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however.
Yes, sir.
Then, that said, be careful.
Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
I don't like this part. Well, this specific part ain't the bad part, though. And the fact I'm doing it on expert, no fun.
Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Must have done something. Best have a look around.
I'm gonna end this stream and start a new. So, part 3.